Oh, hey, Janelle.
Hey, Nick.
I like your sweatshirt.
Thanks.
Is that where you want to go?
I'm thinking about it.
Tough decision.
Yeah, it is. I visited the school, though. It's really cool.
That's good. I don't even know why I want to go.
Wow.
So, definitely one thing that I suggest to like seniors now is appreciate the little things like showering without shoes and homemade meals because it's like the little things that you miss the most when you're away at school.
I suggest, I know I probably said it over and over, but I suggest time management because if you don't have time management now, it's going to mess up a whole lot of things going into your college career. It's better you set it off and try to get it straight your freshman year rather than, later in the semester and sophomore year.
Like what the grades are, like it's not like a 10-point scale or like a 98 is an A plus or like an 80 is a B or whatever it is. I had one class where my teacher graded really hard, but a C plus was a 54 in his class. And it depends on how each teacher grades and what their grading policy is. So definitely look over the whole syllabus and read everything over.
So for suggestions for college, I would definitely say to network with everyone, go do outside events, even that aren't within your major, and just try to meet everyone because they will be helpful in the future.
The best advice I can give is don't sleep through your college classes because lots of people fail out because they don't go to class.
It's different. It's a different atmosphere. You have more responsibilities, different freedoms, so don't abuse it, but definitely use it to your advantage. You're going to have more free time. Time management will be your friend.
So have you picked a roommate yet?
No, not yet. I haven't picked anybody. I think I want it to be a surprise.
That's a great idea, though, because it's a good way to make some new friends.
Yeah, I thought so, too.
Roommates, I live in an off-campus apartment with 3 roommates. It's me. I'm from New Jersey. One's from Chicago. One's from South Carolina, and one's from D.C. So, the different cultures is definitely there, but, we all get along.
At first, I picked my roommate through Facebook. Kind of awkward at first, so we lasted for about a month, and, she was just crazy, so I asked to switch roommates.
And my floor was the only floor in my whole building that was co-ed with boys on this side of the hall, girls are on this side of the hall. So, it wasn't really a lot of people. There was only 40 people on that floor. Usually there's 60, 75 people on one whole wing.
But the reason why I like living in a suite is because even if you don't get along with your roommates, it's easy because you have your own bedroom and you have your space and your privacy where you can just get away from it.
You usually make a roommate agreement the first few days where you're all right, I tend to go to bed at this time. We could compromise, probably turn the lights off here. If we have someone over, maybe there's a word we could say or something.
So do you think you're gonna miss high school?
Probably. You think you're going to miss it?
Not really.
And then I miss everything, to be honest with you. There's not a day that goes by where I miss not being a night. I guess once a night, always a night, but I definitely miss the people coming here. I don't miss waking up really early, but I definitely miss the activities. Mr. Sterling, senior trip, all these things were great memories that I'm glad I had to be a part of.
I kind of miss the set schedules and knowing what to do, if per se, but in all honesty, high school, I took it for granted, it was some things in high school I could probably finesse, but college, you can't do that. Whereas high school, if you miss something or you miss a test, you could easily just, make it up. But in college, you have to make it up on the teacher's accord.
How close-knit it was and, how much help I got. I miss having a guidance counselor and how nice the teachers were.
Definitely was a lot harder, I would say. But I go to a very small school, so there's still a community feel just like Sterling. So I'm very, very connected with my class. The class is above me, the class is below me. But I would say the real main difference was the workload. It's definitely a lot harder.
Yeah, it's you got to think about it. Your parents aren't paying tax dollars. You're putting thousands of dollars to go to these universities and colleges. So if you literally get a 54 on a test, you just paid $2,000 to fail that test.
The biggest difference between Sterling and college is definitely time management. When you're at Sterling, you have 4 classes, 80 minutes. It's structured. You have nowhere you have to go. At college, it's different. You might have 3 classes, a cumulative of 3 hours a day, and then the rest of the day you have nothing else better to do than do homework.
It's
and
this is
1/4 of what I want for your thesis. And I almost threw up in front of him. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I thought that I had this great thesis. Like, I thought my paper was awesome. So just like, it's not the same.
So I think the biggest difference between Sterling versus college is in Sterling, we grew up in a smaller community. Everyone knows each other. When you go out to college, you get to meet a bunch of different people from all different walks of the world, and it's really nice seeing that.
So Sterling's very different than college, especially where I go, because my school, I've had classes that are like over 400 people in the class, which is, I mean, my graduating class is like 220. So it's just getting used to like the big lecture halls, and that really nothing can prepare you for. You just sort of have to like feel it out on your own, because everybody does college differently.
I'm so excited for college. Let's go now.
I agree.